What if characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were Pokemon trainers? How's it going, everyone? Fus Force back again with a quick discussion video I think we're both going to enjoy. Marvel characters as Pokemon trainers. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you're new here, and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to leave your opinions down in the comments below. Am I spot on, or do I need to rewatch the entire MCU again? Before we get started, let me establish some rules for this list. Rule number 1. Pokemon won't be chosen based off of appearance alone. This is because saying a Pokemon looks like a character is a little bit too broad for me. I want this list to be based off of characters' actions or beliefs. Rule number 2. Duplicate Pokemon will be allowed. This is going to allow me to make multiple connections across different characters and to highlight the similarities and differences between said characters. Rule number 3. Each character will be given a full team of 6 Pokemon. This is to ensure that we can make multiple connections for each character and fully discuss the deeper meanings of these choices. Alright, here's your one and only spoiler warning for the video. If you don't want to be spoiled about anything from the MCU, click away now. You have been warned. First up, we have arguably one of the best MCU characters of all, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. When thinking about what team to give the billionaire playboy philanthropist, my first thought was to incorporate a lot of Steel-type Pokemon and just call it a day. But I don't think I could get away with that entirely. He's a little bit more complex than that. Sure, some Steel-type Pokemon will be on his team, that's a given, but we need to think about what Tony's character progression through the MCU would look like as a Pokemon team. Team member number 1, Toxicity. We first see Tony rich and arrogant at the top of the world. He is impulsive, self-centered, and a bit reckless. However, he is creative, innovative, and intuitive. Toxicity's electric poison typing also has parallels to Tony's character as well. Tony excelled at electrical engineering even in his youth, and eventually he had to use that electrical engineering skills to help him overcome a battle within himself. His arc reactor core was poisoning him. He had to overcome the poisoning, fight for his life, and find a new way to power the core that was keeping him alive. Tony also frequents several popular rock and roll tunes while tinkering in his workshop. I feel like he and Toxicity would get along really well as they jammed out to AC/DC together. Team member number 2, Xatu. Now I know what you're thinking. Fus, what? Why in the name of Arceus did you pick Xatu of all Pokemon? Are you insane? Trust me, dear viewer, I have a good connection. In the second Avengers movie, The Age of Ultron, Tony has a vision during his fight with the Scarlet Witch. This vision showed Tony the horrific imagery of his team dying in a struggle. Following this vision, he was then motivated to create Ultron in the first place. We can draw direct parallels between Xatu's ability and the event that Tony experiences, since Xatu is a Pokemon that gazes into visions of the future and past. While this is an odd choice, I feel like if Tony were indeed a Pokemon trainer, he would value the insight of a Pokemon that was able to glimpse into the future. Team member number 3, Crowned Zacian. Finally, we get to some Steel-type parallels. I had to really think about which Steel-type Pokemon to choose when thinking of Tony Stark as his hero alias Iron Man. I initially wanted to choose Scizor due to his agility and raw power, but I ended up choosing Crowned Zacian for a number of reasons. First and foremost, Tony Stark is a hero. He literally makes the ultimate sacrifice when defending the entire universe in Avengers Endgame. We know from Galar lore that Zacian is a Pokemon that's revered as the legendary hero that defended the region from potential threats. And secondly, Zacian wields a powerful weapon known as the Fairy King's Sword. This is a direct parallel to when Tony wields the might of the Infinity Stones for the good of the universe. They both use their incredible power to defend others and thrust themselves in the face of danger if it means protecting others. I can clearly see it now, Iron Man standing tall, his crowned Zacian following him bravely into battle. What do you think? Let me know. Before we continue, be sure to like and subscribe for more. If you like what you see, show it. Thanks, let's get back into it. Team member number 4, Ditto. Once again, we have a team member that you might think is a bit odd, but hear me out. Throughout the entirety of the MCU, Tony is constantly adapting based off of situations he's been put in. Look at the first Iron Man movie, for example. After the scene where he takes his first flight in the suit and experiences the ice buildup, he adapts, and he later uses that experience to combat his enemy. We see Tony upgrade his tech and adapt to each possible scenario, just like a Ditto. Ditto, as we all know, has the ability to transform into anything. This is an obvious, helpful tool for a creative person like Tony Stark, and I think in a variety of situations it would be proved to be a valuable asset to someone as innovative and creative as him. I can picture it now. Tony is trying to visualize a physical example of a project he's working on. The Hollow is helping, but not giving him an actual representation of his new tech physically. Out pops Ditto and transforms into what he needs. Team member number 5, Alakazam. Now, I feel like this one is an obvious choice for Tony Stark because he's one of the most brilliant minds to exist in the MCU. He created a legion of advanced robotics and super suits tailored to his every need. He single-handedly discovered and synthesized a unique and efficient element that helped him overcome his poisoning from the palladium in his chest. And he successfully cracked the scientific application of literal time travel. The dude's a freaking genius. Alakazam is one of the smartest Pokemon in existence. Its IQ literally exceeds 5,000 according to the Pokedex. This Pokemon is so smart that it can achieve a thought process that outperforms a supercomputer. Alakazam would be a much better assistant than Tony's Robot Claw dummy. Need I go on? Team member number 6, Rotom. To close out Tony Stark's team, I wanted to give him a Pokemon that represents his innovative mind as well as his playful attitude. We see throughout the MCU that Tony is very witty and sarcastic, which acts as perfect comic relief at times. Similarly, in the Pokemon anime, we see Rotom playing tricks on people by inhabiting different household appliances to scare them. Rotom's ability to change form and adapt to a new type also draws similarities to Tony's tech and how it's evolved based off of his experiences. As a trainer, Tony could use Rotom's ability to help power his creations as well. Also, I feel like Tony would find Rotom's sense of humor really entertaining if I'm being honest. Well, that's my list. What do you think? Was this list spot on, or do I need to go back and rewatch the entire MCU again? Also, what about this list would you change, and why? Let's get some conversations going in the comments. I love talking to you guys. If you like this video and you'd like to see more like it, please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and share the video with a friend. I had a blast making it, and I would love to do more if y'all want me to, so just let me know. Thank you so much to my channel members who make this possible. If you'd like to become a channel member, hit that join button as well. No pressure though. Have yourself an incredible rest of your day, but above all else, stay excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time.